Back in the 80s, posters ruled the roost, and the wallpapers of today had not been invented yet. It was at this time that the Suzuki Katana appeared, and boy did it look good. Quite obviously, there was a great big poster on my wall as well. It's taken me 40 long years to get in front of the poster which I once had at my place. And it's the Katana. And the Katana is one of those things which have evolved much like any other motorcycle or vehicle. But is the Katana a case where you should never meet your heroes? We are here to find out. Stay tuned to Auto Today. Do subscribe, share and like this video. There is little to doubt that the Katana is every bit the icon it was back in the 80s. Designers have smartly retained the silhouette of the motorcycle, and it has gotten slicker but not sharper. The fairing looks cool with minimal decals, and then there is the boxy headlamp which packs in LED tech, much like the position lights and the indicators. The front end otherwise is dominated by the huge 17-inch alloy wheels and the Dunlop tires. One does get adjustable suspension up front, and the 41mm gold forks add to the charm of the Katana. In profile, the tank looks big, but in reality it can hold just 12 liters, which means frequent fuel stops. The tail section is also kept sleek and short, and the LED tail lights finish off the design very well. For such a big motorcycle, Suzuki has chosen to give a rather large rear tire and a front tire. These Dunlops are huge and they offer a fantastic contact patch on the road. But there's a problem, and the problem lies in the fact that the contact patch is so sticky, it's so grippy that when you're standing or trying to turn the bike around when it's standing, it requires a lot of effort. So that's something which we would like to have, like a slicker tire, a better tire which would give more grip and offer more fun to ride on the city streets. Now let's get on to the speedometer. Now most importantly, when you switch on the speedometer, a lot of things happen. The Katana comes in, but to be really honest, this screen in today's time, it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, and it's very confusing, especially when you're on the go. There's so much of information out here. There's the odo, there's the trip, you can customize it, there's the fuel gauge, there's a traction control setting, there's a mode setting. Everything comes alive here, but the problem is that it's an old school TFT display, and that's what takes the charm away from this motorcycle. But to be really honest, do I care that this instrument panel is more of a dot matrix in the world of laser? No, and the reason behind this is this engine. This beautiful 1000cc K5 engine is something which gives this bike its character. Let's get riding. The engine in question is the 999cc liquid-cooled motor, which is essentially a decade and a half old. However, it has gone through a complete revamp and gets a whole host of upgrades, which include new cam profiles, new valve springs, electronic throttle bodies, new clutch and an exhaust system. Power too has gone up from 150 bhp to 152 bhp. The Katana also benefits from 5 levels of traction control and 3 different engine maps. The big thing though about the Katana is its docile and everyday looks. The seat height at 825mm is easy to perch, and then there is the rather neutral riding position which is perfect for everyday use. The engine too plays ball, and thanks to the incredible low and mid-range performance, one can literally cruise at 50 km an hour in 5th gear without trouble. Having ride modes in B and C also settles down the throttle response. But no matter which gear or which speed, twist the throttle and all hell is ready to break loose. The engine note changes past the 3500 RPM mark, and you know it's time to chase the horizon. Shift into A mode on the map, and it's incredible how the Katana gathers speed and remains planted on the road, offering incredible confidence. But let's tell you that the reason for that front wheel remaining on the ground is nothing but the electronics which are embedded within. Another interesting factor about the Katana are the aerodynamics. In spite of being a nearly naked bike, There is no buffeting felt at high speeds, which is just brilliant. However, the rather heavy Katana is not as flickable as its cousins. Last but not the least, the 140mm clearance proved ample over our unruly speed humps. To sum it up then, the Katana is a bike that deserves to be taken out of the realms of the poster and let loose on the roads.